commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions. And the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
So here we go. The players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. Marsh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 6 for none. Siraj, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Might look to go big again here.
India with a massive shout. Siraj over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Can't get that outside the ring field. 10 runs added in that over. Australia 16 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
No. Terrible shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be forward.
Got their weight forward. Their head was right and punched nicely through the ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Siraj deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Warner, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
"15 runs added there. Australia are 37 for none.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Finds the fielder with that shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder. Got that away nicely. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Five runs added there. Australia 60 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Massive outside edge. Over. Australia a 69 for none. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A few moves made in the field. How will he reply?
That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Missed it. That was a chance. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Could be close. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just... want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Swept away, but finds the fielder. This should be close. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Jadeja getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Five runs in that over. Australia are 108 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. Have taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Everyone's gone up. Drilled that one away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Good shot, a beauty. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Onto that early, that could be 4. This could be trouble. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 5 runs added in that over. Australia are 125 for 3. Going with pace now. Edge, but it drops safely.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Inglis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Brilliant shot there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Just too much height on that one.
Square cut, finds point, no run. They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Australia are 140 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over. Australia 155 for 3.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. Australia are 162 for 3. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant diving stop. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Australia are 165 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Smacks that away through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Huge edge, massive appeal, might have just been missing though. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 172 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Cummins coming in.
Goes over the top with that shot. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Hazlewood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Power and precision in that shot. Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Hazlewood with a great delivery there. 10 runs added there. India are 26 for 1.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Read that really well. Fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield, straight to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Six runs out of there. India 50 for 2.
Well, the power play has resembled Bazball so far with such a lot of power. There's some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The big one, 12 runs out of there. India, 62 for 2.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far, going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Pulled away but straight to square leg. Needs a direct hit. Huge, that has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
6 gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Incredible. What a grab. Out. What a screamer.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Abbott shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Edged.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India, 112 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
What a shot. They bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for 6. Absolute power.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone. Perfectly timed. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's the over. India are 129 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Gone. Great reflexes. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Runs added there. India 153 for 5. Abbott from the city end. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. How will he reply? All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Shot, land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
There was only one team really in it today, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box.